Hello and welcome back to the UOWTV update. I'm your host for this week, Lachlan McInerney. This week's bulletin will cover gene therapy research in Alzheimer's patients, Australian Catholic University using AI in their marking process, and the Mid-Autumn Festival at the University of Wollongong, which brought together students to celebrate the East and Southeast Asian cultures. But first, new signage in Douglas Park Causeway has been posted this week in light of recurrent incidents throughout the underpass. Teagan Pritchard has the story.
Whilst it's a time saver for Wollongong commuters, Douglas Park Causeway remains under fire as Council predicts that road developments aren't due for another 3 months. According to Council, their promise is to continue to keep the community updated as they progress the remediation project. But some locals aren't convinced that the underpass can handle another increase in traffic.
There's a number of other funding issues with this stretch of road.
The arterial roads don't support a business, a high volume business at all of that nature.
Douglas Park Causeway connects two sides of this already divided town by providing an alternate and efficient route of travel to locals. While some people don't believe that the gorge can handle an increase in commuter traffic, for students who live rurally and study at the University of Wollongong, access and the appropriate development of the gorge is essential to both their time management and their studies.
Half the community is on the northern side, half the community is on the southern side, and this is the local link.
Despite new weight limit restrictions and a new rumble strip, locals are left wondering when water depth signs will be reposted after last month's floods.
The infrastructure follows way behind.
It's quite insane. This isn't a priority. I mean, it's dangerous.
As Wollongong Council collaborates with a specialist team to ensure long-term safety, there is still hope for the community as residents continue to advocate for safer travel conditions and the preservation of their small town. Teagan Pritchard, UOWTV.
The Australian Catholic University is under fire today after being called out for using artificial intelligence in their marking process, wrongly accusing over 6,000 students of academic misconduct last year. Deputy Vice-Chancellor Tanya Broadley stated that these figures were substantially overstated. There has been a renewed search for the body of Cheryl Grimmers, who disappeared in Fairy Meadow some 55 years ago. Here's Justin Patterson-Holder with the story.
Fairy Meadow locals may be familiar with the tragic disappearance of Cheryl Grimmers, a 3-year-old girl who vanished from Fairy Meadow Beach 55 years ago. Last Friday, a specialised cadaver dog was called in to search a secluded area in Balgownie. This search is based off a 1971 confession by a then 17-year-old teenager, claiming this is the location where he hid the girl's remains. The private sniffer dog, as well as police, were unable to locate remains on this site. However, Cheryl's family are persisting, now planning to forensically test soil found at the site, utilising a private laboratory.
Researchers from the University of Wollongong are rethinking how we fight Alzheimer's disease. Mark Laird has the story.
Researcher Dr. Simon McSaw from the University of Wollongong is taking a new approach to fighting Alzheimer's disease by targeting the brain's immune cells, known as microglia.
So the role of microglia as an immune cell is to protect the brain from foreign pathogens. What happens in neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease is that they don't perform these functions.
Dr. McSaw is developing a gene therapy designed to restore microglia to their healthy, balanced state.
What we want to do is use modified viruses which can specifically and efficiently deliver genes to specific cell types.
Dr. McSaw's research offers hope for the millions of individuals and families affected by these devastating diseases.
It's summer sports season and UniActive kicked off their Summer Sevens competition this week. I headed down on Tuesday to have a look. The UniActive Summer Sevens competition runs for 10 weeks. The teams are made up of athletes of all ages and skill level, with members from all over the Illawarra coming together to enjoy some summer sport. The competition provides opportunities for students at UOW to develop friendships. The Sevens competition is just one of the many run by UniActive that provides sporting opportunities for students over summer. The University of Wollongong's Mid-Autumn Festival was celebrated on Tuesday. We sent down Jyun Hsieh to cover the story.
It is a night filled with colour, culture and community spirits as students gather at the University of Wollongong to celebrate the Mid-Autumn Festival. The event celebrates community and belonging through live performance, lion dancing and pop-up clubs stored across Duck Pond Lawn.
Unite the students together and make them relax and think about something other than the exams.
The Mid-Autumn Festival, also known as the Moon Festival, is one of the most significant celebrations across East and Southeast Asia. symbolizing reunion, gratitude, and togetherness. As the moon rises over Wollongong, the celebration continues with Lantern Paradise and live music, a reminder that tradition can thrive even thousands of kilometers away from home.
Thanks for watching this week's UOWTV update. I've been your host, Lockie. Make sure to tune in next week.